Assalamu alaikum, Hassan Allahyari sahab, how are you?
Good. Where are you calling from, brother? Alaikum assalam.
Sir, I'm in Philadelphia, United States. How are you?
Sure. Thank you for calling, brother. What's happening?
Yeah, so brother, I had a question regarding the history after the Prophet passed away, which just doesn't make sense when kept into comparison with the greatness of Mawla Ali alayhi salatu wasalam. So my question is that during the siege at the house of Uthman, right? Muhammad bin Abu Bakr, we are told that Muhammad bin Abu Bakr was one of the people who climbed into the house, one of the people who struck Uthman and then left later, did not do the killing blow or unaliving blow, sorry.
Yeah.
My question is...
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry about that.
No
if I'm
problem.
wrong,
No,
then
it's not
please
sorry.
correct
It's
me.
good. We feel nice. We feel so nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not use it in TikTok, okay? Because it's...
Yeah. We
I'm
love
sorry,
it.
yeah. I just don't
We
know the
love that
correct
story.
terms.
Go ahead.
Right. So yeah, him. So later on, he came and joined, Imam Ali's army, and then
No,
he
he was
became the
from the
governor.
beginning. He was from the beginning with Imam Ali alayhi salam, okay?
Okay.
He was
Yeah.
always with
So
Imam Ali alayhi salam.
my question is, so I know that Shia have their differences with Usman, but the thing is that he was unarmed and he was in his house and he was killed in cold blood. According to my interpretation, you can disagree with that. But all of these people from Kufa who got the siege, they later
So
on
he was
became
not like
Imam.
a harmless person. So people who besieged them, they told him, please resign. That's what they told him. That enough, that you are such a corrupt person, that you have all his appointees were his relatives, right? All over the Muslim world. All the governors,
Right.
they were his cousins and his relatives from his family members. And these people, they were all looting everywhere. Every person was having, they were doing what? Four weddings in one day, and 4 talaq in the same day. Governors of Islam.
Right.
So they were just, they were plundering the Baitul Mal and they're having these sex orgies and taking away people. And then Osman had ordered that all lands belong to me. It's my personal land. All lands, all the grazing lands in the Muslim world, you have to pay personal tax to me. They're all mine. So people were not allowed to graze in the wilderness because it's Osman's land. Now, if you want to graze your animals, you have to pay him. And then the Baitul Mal, they were plundered. And then people who committed crimes, they were not punished because they were protected by Osman's relatives. And these governors, as I told you, cousins of Osman, they were just living their life. They were drinking and they were having sex orgies. So in one day, four talaq and 4 nikah. And then next day again, 4 new virgin ones. Do divorce, that 4 and marry new 4. So that was their lifestyle. So people saw that we don't want this. They came to Usman and said, please resign. They came to Usman and said, have some accountability of your governors. So what he did, he said, okay, I'll do that. You go. And he wrote to his governor a secret letter that when these people come, behead all of them. That's what Usman did. But on the way, they caught the messenger. They captured the messenger and they found the letter. So they came back to Usman and said, no, you have betrayed us. Now we are not going to go back to our towns. Now you have to resign. So Usman would say, no, I'm not going to resign. So this was for months. It was continuing. They were demanding resign. Yeah, Usman is in his house, but they were also fighting. There were his cousin, they defended him. Marwan and a lot of people, there was a fighting. So these people broke through Usman's bodyguards. They defeated the bodyguards and then they entered Usman's house and they killed him. Okay? So it's not like Usman is doing nothing. Usman was the source of all treachery.
Understood, Sheikh. The question wasn't regarding the murder, basically. The question was basically regarding the events after it. So we know through history that the people of Kufa were deceitful, and these are the people who joined Imam Ali's army, and then Khawarij from this army and other people were the reason that Imam Ali was hurt in the mosque. So this decision didn't make a lot of sense to me, that why would Imam Ali make these people in his army and then begin his caliphate in a very difficult situation.
So if Imam Ali alayhi salam knows somebody is going to do wrong thing in the future, he cannot reject him. Imam Ali alayhi salatu wasalam did itmam al-hujjah. When people who murdered Uthman and they came, we want you as our caliph, please accept our bay'ah. Imam Ali alayhi salam said, no, go find somebody else. Go find somebody else. And they said, no, we don't want anybody but you. So why Imam Ali alayhi salam would say that go find somebody else? And Imam Ali alayhi salam would constantly say, there are so many fitna I see in the horizon. Go find somebody else. And they would say, day and night, they were surrounding his house and pleading him to accept their bay'ah. So that was for the exactly same reason. When tomorrow they are going to break their bay'ah, their allegiance, and they are going to disobey. So the Imam Ali alayhi salatu wasalam has a hujjah on them that I did not ask you to follow. You came to me and I told you go follow somebody else, do bay'ah to somebody else. You said no, we don't want anybody but you. So Imam Ali alayhi salam knew that they are going to break their bay'ah. But at that time, if Imam Ali alayhi salam had not accepted that, he would have been condemned in history. That if you were indeed the Imam, now after Uthman, everybody came to you. Unanimously, everybody only wanted you. And you did not accept bay'ah, and the Islamic world was plunged into civil war, into all sorts of fitnas. All the blame goes to Imam Ali alayhi salam. Because he did not lead people when he was needed. So he would have been blamed for that. So Imam Ali alayhi salam himself says in Nahjul Balagha that I had no choice but to accept their bay'ah. Because of these very reasons, that when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has taken an oath from me, when there is nasir for me, when people pledge assistance, then I have to try and I have to make an effort to establish justice and guide people. You understand?
Yeah, understood, Sheikh.
Okay.
But then this person, Muhammad bin Abu Bakr, was then awarded the governorship of Egypt.
So he was a good person.
So
he was a good person, that's why. He was an excellent person. We love him. He's my hero.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask. Like, can you quantify that, since he was involved in a murder?
So he was not involved in the murder of someone innocent. I told you. He was involved in the murder of someone who deserved to be said Tata to. Okay, do you understand Tata? Yeah. Okay, so he's my hero. When I say he's my hero, I agree with his actions.
But doesn't Islam say that there should be due process before you punish someone, pass a decree?
Process of someone like Uthman, enemies of Ahlul Bayt alayhim salatu wassalam, the Imam of Nawasib, due process is long gone for them. Okay?
Okay, understood. Thank you, Sheikh. You have a good night.
Goodbye.
Alama, somebody asked, did the Jews buried Uthman?
Jews did not bury him. His family members, his followers, Bani Umayyah. His daughter, his cousin, these people. After 3 days, his body was going to rot.
Buried in a Jewish cemetery or something?
Yeah, Jewish cemetery. That was turned actually to a place of defecation. So a public open air restroom. It was. Uthman was buried there.